Welcome guys, how's everybody doing? All right, so I'm sure you guys have all heard the term reality is inside of you, the universe is inside, it's not outside. You create inside, you manifest out inside, everything is inside, there's no outside. There's a mirror, it's all of that. Now, do you exactly know what that means? Well, pay attention, because I'm going to break it down and teach you some profound things about all of this stuff. So here's how it works. Your higher self, the consciousness, outside of space and time. So you and I, we are actually receiving consciousness. Our body doesn't produce awareness or consciousness. It's downloaded to our cells. So you don't think. Your cells decode information, which makes you think. So you have two systems inside of you. You have a decoder and a receiver. So you and I are a big walk-in decoder and receiver of something that's sending information to us outside of us. What is the something that's sending information to us? It's you and me. It's called our higher versions. It's the purest form of our consciousness. So we're down here to play a game, a holographic game. So the receiver and the decoder, let's talk about them. So the receiver of your awareness and your consciousness and all your beliefs and all of the information on all the different realities that you want to experience. By the way, keep in mind this before we get anywhere. Your beliefs are important in this process, so pay attention to your beliefs. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so the information gets streamed from your higher self. It gets into this hollow little thing called microtubules. Basically, microtubules are these hollow structures that's in all of your neurons. So that's where the first line of information is received. That's where the raw data comes in. It comes into microtubules. And this is through what they call the ORC theory, orchestrated theory. Penrose and another physicist proposed this, and now they're seeing evidence of this. So it's called the ORC theory, where now the consciousness gets streamed into these microtubules. So that's the receiver. Now something to decode the information, your brain, the reticular activating system. So as you can see, you are a walking, talking receiver of information. So now, once this information gets into the microtubules, whatever, okay, let's make it simple. You believe that, keyword now, belief. You believe that life is hard, it's kind of difficult, things aren't working out in your favor. You're just, you're just not being this optimistic person. You're just like, you're just feeling like everything is against you, man. Then you're being programmed with things around you to show that the world is in a bad time in financial. Money is not there as much, opportunities are limited. So this is going to compound your belief system. So now you're believing now, man, where I live and where I exist, I just can't make it. It's just not enough. Keep in mind now, that belief is going to power your consciousness. So here's what happens. So when you believe something, you are sending, because a receiver and a decoder is a two-way communication. So you can also send information and receive information. So when you believe that, your decoder, which is the brain, the receiver, which is the microtubules, the consciousness is already in it, it's going to send a feedback up to the higher self. The higher self is going to see this feedback and say, all right, this is what you want to experience. So let me send it down via your subconscious mind. So now you're going to experience a reality where it's going to continue to be tough, difficult, and stuck. Got it? Let's use the other aspect. If you just start to believe and say, you know what, man, I think this is easy for me. I'm really good. I'm nice. Things are working in my favor. I'm a money magnet. Things always come to me. I believe in opportunities. Whatever. I believe I'll manifest. I'll get my desire. I believe things will happen good for me. Everything is happening for me, not to me. Da 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 da. You start to believe anything that's positive or optimistic. The receiver and the decoder gonna feedback that loop back to the higher self with all the infinite realities. So now you're going to be placed into a reality where you're going to see opportunities, you're going to experience the greatness, you're going to experience all that stuff, and all that is done through higher self consciousness. So the subconscious plays the role. How does the subconscious plays the role in all this? So the higher self, what it does, remember now, your higher self is outside of space and time. It doesn't experience pain, joy, happiness. It's another level of existence. It is perfect. It is nothing to worry about. Everything is done. So everything to it is just an experience. So your higher self is not going to say, hey, well, actually your higher self will say that your higher self will give you a nudge to let you know that you are moving towards what you want or not what you want. And I give an example. When you start to feel like, oh man, I'm not good enough, I can't make it, but then you get this feeling that comes in and say, hey man, something better is there for you. This is not your life. And you keep thinking, why am I feeling like this is not my life, but I'm experiencing this life? That's an example of your higher self attempting to tell you, hey man, you're on the wrong side of reality. But if you don't pay attention, you don't listen to your higher self says, all right, I tried, so here's the reality you want to experience. That goes to your subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind says, all right, so he wants to stay in a scarcity and lack world and believe that he can't make it and doesn't have opportunities. Let's show him that world. Not only show him that world, let him experience that world. Keep in mind, your higher self is not out to get you. It's not out to make you suffer, because it is just already, it's you already. This is just an experience. So it's not that deep to your higher self. You and I, we take this information deep. We take this game seriously because we have an ego. The ego knows it will pass along, it will die, it will move on. It has limited time. The higher self knows, I got all the time in the world. We'll come back and we'll run this play again. We'll do it over and over again because we've done it before. So this is why your higher self is so relaxed. And this is why you should be relaxed. Because if you've done this before, all you have to do now is just change your belief to something that serves you. Now the next part about the beliefs. Beliefs are very easy to switch. They're very easy, man. All you have to do is just get up one day. If you've been believing for the past 5 years that nothing is going right in your life and you can see evidence of it, then why don't you just get up one day and just say, you know what, I'm going to switch this up. I'm just going to attempt to say everything is going right in my life. I'm just going to start to choose belief that serve me. Even if it's not true right now. Even if it doesn't make sense right now. Even if it's delusional right now. You must choose a belief that serves you. Because it's important. Because remember, we are dealing with energy, with holographic information. We're dealing with things that can change on the fly. We're dealing with things that are instantaneous, that are out there already. So if you're understanding this, then you're saying to yourself, okay, wait a minute, so all of this really isn't that deep. Because if I'm a receiver and I'm getting information from this powerful source, which is me, and all these realities exist where I can get whatever I want. So now I learned that my brain is the decoder and my microtubules are the receiver. So what the information I get is based on what I believe. And I don't have to have a reason to believe something. I could just believe something because I want to believe it. There is no statue, there is no requirement to believe I'm wealthy. I don't have to believe, I don't have to feel, I just have to say, hey man, I believe this. And you're telling me that I'm gonna experience a reality where I will become the thing that I believe? I'm telling you 100% yes, you're gonna experience the reality. Why would I experience the reality? Again, because the reality already exists where you're experiencing that, right? Information cannot be created or destroyed. It's replaying somewhere out there in the field. So there is a version or an experiencer of the same version of you having that very experience. The higher self just chooses what has already been played out. Remember, it's a replay universe, multiverse. We live in a replay multiverse. Everything is set already. There's no creation process here, guys. We are just choosing based on frequency match, and that comes to beliefs. Now, if you want to take it to the next level and become the God manifesting being of yourself, then you could move from the belief to the next highest level, which is just to know it. When you know it, it's express lane. So a belief is the regular highway, the express lane. So you're on your belief, you got a nice express lane. You're still going on the express lane. Sorry, on the highway. You're on the regular highway. You're still going on your highway, like in the I-95 or whatever, the I-10. You're on your, you know, traffic's going good. You're going, you're not. But if you notice, on the highways, you also have express lanes on the highways, right? These express lanes, you pay a little bit more money, but you got to your destination faster. There's less traffic in the express lane. So are you looking on I-95, you look over, everybody's in traffic at 5 o'clock. You're in the express lane and you're cruising by. So the express lane would be knowing. The regular highway would be believing. They both work, but it just depends on you. Are you able to just know you are going to get what you want without any doubt? Then you will get it. If you haven't gotten to that level yet, then stay in the belief realm. Just believe you will get it, and you will get it. The difference is when you know, it comes faster. When you believe, you'll still get it, but it'll take more time because you're working through other channels to get it. So if you can get to the state of knowing, boom! All right, let's continue. Hey Mark, it's Amila. Mark, Sunday you did an energy reading and told me to stay consistent, and I saw numbers on a license plate and I won $2,500. Perfect. That's an example of your belief. When I picked up the energy and I told you what, you accepted it, you believed it because it resonated. Let me tell you something about beliefs, and you manifested. When a belief comes in, you will either know the belief is here to serve you or the belief is here to I don't want to say teach you something, but it wants to show you duality. And here's how you'll know. When a belief serves you, you will just feel good. You will feel optimistic. You will feel like yourself. You will feel like you deserve it. When a belief doesn't serve you, you are going to get a lot of issues. You're going to get anxiety. You're going to get some depression. You're going to get a lot of worry. You're going to get a lot of doubt. Those are indicators from your higher self. That's the system designed to alert you and tell you, hey, 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 you are not moving towards what you want. Now, is this making sense to you guys? Oh, you also, okay, this is from Jennifer. Jennifer says, Mark, I also won $60 after watching your video. So happy. Yes, yes. Those live videos I do, if you guys want to get into it, I know this is TikTok form here, but if you want to get into it, you have to get to my YouTube channel, Mark Haughton. It's every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. I do about an hour or 2 hours live with you guys, and I do pick up energy reading stuff. Listen, this just started happening a year or two ago. I just got it down. I didn't. This was something I wasn't planning to do. I just started information. I started seeing visions and glimpses and things coming to people. I said, hey, let me start doing it on YouTube, and it's been working great. And everybody's been getting money every time I come on there. They've been winning, so it's good. And you get on there, you do a super chat, and I give you the readings, and then you can go on your way and become very successful. All right, so you can get into that. It's every Sunday. And you send me a super chat with your question, and I'll tell you what's going on exactly. But why can I do that? Again, it goes back to the ORC theory. The ORC theory states that information comes through, which information can't be created or destroyed. So I guess what I'm basically doing is I'm just tapping in some of that information because we're all connected, and I'm passing it on to you. Don't ask me, is something you've been practicing? No, it hasn't been practicing. It just started coming to me, and I just started to do it. So I guess it's just a part of my plan that I came here to do as well. All right, now let's continue. So with the belief system now, your cells now. So when we think a thought, we're not really thinking a thought, guys. We're being downloaded information from our cells. Our cells are making us think. You see what I'm showing you? So you have to look at your entire body like a whole group. It's a group of cells and information that just comes together and produce your reality. But the most important part of this lecture here, or this thing here we're doing, whatever you want to call it, teaching, lecture, is that you and I are receiver and decoder. So that means reality is being broadcast from something else, which should make you and I feel immense pressure off of us. So what is the bigger picture? The bigger picture, guys, is telling us that things are already laid out copacetically for us already. We are already set up to be successful. You and I are already set up to have the life we desire. You're set up to manifest and win the jackpot if that's your desire. You're set up for your business and your trading and your real estate. You are set up for everything to lay out and process for you. We don't have to create it. That's the big picture. So okay, so if it's already set up, what is our job? People, hold on. People, our job is simple. It's basically to either choose a belief that serves you and I. Then, once you master the beliefs, you can just skip to knowing. If you're good enough, if you feel you can handle it, you feel you're confident, have faith, then just skip the belief altogether and then go to knowing. Just go right to knowing. Say, you know what? I know I'll get this. I know this is happening. I know this, I know that. It's gonna come because information is being streamed. You see how that works? This is profound. That's correct. Comment here says creation is already finished. You are creating something. You're not creating, you are creating something. You are just aligning with it. Yes, consciousness is all there is. Consciousness morphs down into you and I to give us this world we're living in. And then there's this world, there's other worlds, there's other worlds, there's other worlds where every single outcome is happening right now. So it's really simple, guys, for you and I. You just have to start to get into that belief or that knowing state. So now, how do I build a belief that serves me? Can anybody answer that question? How do you build beliefs? Is it just as easy as getting up today and say, I believe I'm a millionaire. I believe I'm a very successful entrepreneur. I believe I'm healthy now. I believe I'm happy. I believe I'll find my soulmate. I believe that life is working in my favor. I believe. Is it just as easy as that? Let me see now. So how do we build beliefs? Perfectly. Who has this here? Tropis. Repetition. Good. What else? Who else? Correct. Affirmations. What else? Visualizations. The trifecta. That's it. You guys got it. You guys got it. Visualize it. Affirmation it. Repeat it. It's going to get impressed in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is going to act it out. Just know and don't listen to ego. Yes, that's correct. But it's difficult for a lot of individuals. This is why the knowing state is the highest achievement of manifesting. When you get to knowing, you've mastered it all and things will just magically manifest for you. The reason why it's difficult for a lot of individuals to get to the knowing state is because they still identify with their ego. They are still impressed by their ego. Once your ego will always be there. It can't leave you, but you definitely can tune it out. So when someone gets to the state of knowing, they are a great tuner of their ego. The ego is there talking, but they are not listening. So they skip the ego chatter and they go straight to knowing. And why is knowing so powerful? And why should you practice and start to become a knower? It's because when you know something, it has already existed. And to help you to know it is to know that it exists already, which will build your confidence, which bumps you from belief. So when you know something, it is like an express communication line. It's like the fastest line of communication to the field. And the feel says, all right, so you want to skip all the hula. When you say you know, your higher self says, all right, so you just want to go to the end. You don't want to play the game and go through all these little obstacles. You just want to go get what you want. And it'll send it to you. Well, most of us, we want to play the game. So we want to go through the little experiences and things like that for. And that's good if that's what you desire to do. So knowing is not for everybody. So if you can know, then you know. Belief is good as well. So it just depends on your taste. Preferably for me, I have to work my way up. I started with an intention and I started with beliefs. And now I've graduated to knowing. So when I'm doing things and I'm moving towards, I don't really go into beliefs anymore. I just get into knowing. I just say I know it. And then if you want to become a great knower, then you have to attach the feeling to it. When you feel it, that means you know it. So knowing is feeling it, in other words. So when you feel like you've already got it, you're in the state of knowing. Beliefs will lead to knowing. Right? So the next question I'm seeing here, can you influence other individuals? Can I get someone to love me? Can I get someone to like me? Can I find my special person with this, since all this? Think about this. It's yes and it's no. You have to remember that each consciousness is in an individual. An individual have free will to choose. So if you are compatible with that individual, meaning that if you are in the same vibration, they got the same type of mentality, the same type of vibe, then yes, you can influence the individual. But just to make it clear, there are some people that you will like and you're just not going to be compatible because it's not in your card, it's not in your destiny. They're not on the same path as you. But always remember this. The field is a self-correcting code. Or what does it mean? It means that every rejection is actually for your protection. Every disappointment is for a good. So you can't even lose. So that means if you're looking for someone and they're not validating you or liking you the way you want, you think to yourself, oh, life is unfair, I can't get what I want. No. Life is helping you. It's protecting you. It's making you, prepare you for something better. But the reason why we don't see that, guys, is because we have an ego. An ego will tell us, ah, that's what I want. That was the perfect girl. That's the perfect guy for me. I'd never find nobody else like him. Yes, you will. Better. Your ego is a liar. Your ego can't see the whole game, man. So if people wake up and realize that rejection is protection, every disappointment is for good, then you'll give it the chance to make it happen in your life. But no one does that. They get down, get depressed. People, that's the game of the multiverse. So when you get a heartbreak, it's a good thing. It's something better is there for you. It's a protection. How many of you experienced that stuff before? You were with someone and then all of a sudden it was the worst, and then you found somebody else who says, man, I can't believe I was with that jerk or that girl. Oh my goodness. See what happens. So you have to learn this, man. So you go through your life and you have to really appreciate and start to learn. Like, wait a minute. Everything is already laid out for me. I just have to what? Mark always uses this word all the time. I just have to what? I just have to flow with it. I just have to flow. I control. I may not be able to control the entire quantum randomness that's going on around me where things just happen to pop out of place. I may not be able to control all of that. But I have the most powerful controller in me that can affect even when things go randomly wrong. I have something that can fix it. You know what it is? Anyone tell me what it is? I may not be able to control people, certain things, or da-da-da, but I can do something else that's even more powerful that can control it. It's a paradox. That's correct. It's Tiffany got it. I can control my emotions. I can control how I react or I feel to the thing. So here's the paradox to it. The thing that I cannot control outside of me, temporarily, if I change the way I react to it, I will switch it around so I can control it. Did you catch that one? So in other words, even the things that were sent or made to harm me, I can turn it into good for me by the way I react, approach it, and feel about it. An example, if I'm in a situation where I'm in a stress, financial things and I can, two ways I can react. I can succumb to it and say, this sucks, I can never get it, and I'll continue to not experience it. Or I can look at it and say, this is interesting, this is a teaching point, this is something that's going to work for my favor. Oh, this means something better is coming for me. My emotional change about it. Oh man, I'm going through a lot of bad stuff. I'm in a bad financial rot right now. Oh, things aren't going my way. Damn, this means that something big is coming to help me. Guess what? I just flipped it. So it's something, now it's something big that's gonna come help me. So the thing that was bad luck, or I'm gonna go down a winning streak now. Why does it work like that, Mark? Because in the field, there is no one to judge it. It goes by the information. The field doesn't have to make sense. There is no rhyme or reason. The field goes by what I feel and what I say, and it's going to reflect it back to me. That one is very deep. All right, now you know, and you can get, now look, these are the books. How to Win the Lottery Using Quantum Mechanics, Cheat Code to Master the Game of Life. I made these for you guys, wrote these. They're on Amazon's bestseller, by the way. Paperback, you can go get your copy. Just visit my profile link in my TikTok thing here and check them out. Also, you can get into my one-on-one coaching platform where I can help you change your life more with working one-on-one, set up a system for you to enhance and get your manifestations on board. All right, so now you have an idea. Well, now you know. So let me sum it up and wrap it up so you can get it. Remember, a decoder is the brain, a receiver is the microtubules. Information's been processed by you. The reality you want exists. When you believe it, you achieve it. When you know it, it comes a lot faster. When you let go and let it flow, it all works out in your favor. Voila, done deal. Happy manifesting.